Hey everybody! Well, this is the second in 3 videos that are going to bring you up to date with what's happening today. So today, right now, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the villas. Behind me is the kitchen area. We completed the countertop installation yesterday, and I am working on electrical. You can see electrical everywhere. I've got some stuff in, fans are in, and working on all the electrical stuff. So you can see the living room here. It's early in the morning, so it's a little dark. But bedroom here with the panel that I'm working on, but we had a little countertop installed over here on this. And then the bathroom. Now that you've seen a sneak peek of the inside of the villas, let's continue with our fast forward update.
We're Dooglass and Esperanza. After seeing too many people in our lives taken before they could enjoy their lifetime of hard work, I left my engineering career and we sold our house and most of our belongings. Now we are starting a new adventure, building a resort in the magical town of Loreto in Baja California Sur, Mexico. We're putting everything on the line to make our dreams a reality so that we can live before we die.
I am working today on building a welding table. I need to next grind these edges at a 45-degree angle to get ready to weld, and on the bottom I'll just take off the edge. All right, I got my 4 legs all built up and ready to weld. Down here on one of the legs I took off the primer so I could get the bare metal, and that's so I can put a ground clamp on it and have a good ground when I start to weld. Time to weld up. Got the first leg set up here. I got a 45 magnetic clamp in the corner so we can make sure that it is square. I got the stand all welded up, and then I threw my top on because I was going to bring it out here and get all this rust off and get the rust off the bottom where I was going to weld it. I got an assortment of grinder wheels to try. These I've had success in the past with rust. This has been the best thing that I have used with rust in the past, so I'm going to try these first, and then if that doesn't work very good, I'll go to the flap discs. These work okay usually, so I got my welding table all done. And so let me go get Esperanza because I want to show her. Do the big reveal. Esperanza.
What?
Esperanza. Whoa.
What?
I gotta show you the welding table I've been working on. I got it all done. Esperanza helped me, so she has seen this, but she hasn't seen it since it was done.
I got to stand on the top and be the weight to hold it down because it had a little bubble in it.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty flat now.
that's awesome.
What do you think?
So impressive.
That's what all the girls say.
You're funny.
But it's got this metallic paint on it that I had in my paint. The top, of course, stays bare steel. I was going to grind it all to this, but it's going to rust back to this real quick anyway. So, and there's a lot of work, so I gave up on that. Would you say it looks perfect? Or?
It looks almost perfect. There's just one little bump on the far side that.
Yeah, this plate of steel had a big warp in it, and I got it mostly done down. It's actually that bubble's just in the very back.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah.
So I have a confession for you and our friends on YouTube.
What?
I made a big mistake.
On the table?
Yes. But I'm calling it a feature, okay?
Okay.
So I went to extraordinary measures to build this thing square and perfect. And the legs and everything are square and perfect. But do you notice these bottom like braces?
Yeah.
Do you notice that the back one goes up that way and the front one goes down this way?
Yeah.
They're 3/4 of an inch off from side to side.
Wow.
I have no idea how that happened.
You made a mistake.
It wasn't me. I don't know. I measured. I did everything,
Wow.
and somehow they got off.
Doug made a mistake.
Maybe.
Wow. This is an event.
But no, I make
Are you
mistakes.
gonna fix it?
No, I'm not gonna fix it, and here's
Wow.
why. One, I think it looked kind of cool, like something you'd see at Disneyland, like in one of the rides where everything's all crooked and everything. And I think I was just showing my true brilliance because I managed to build this table, and it is totally square with the floor. The legs are totally square, but those things are all crooked. So I built a totally square plumb table with crooked pieces.
Okay, that's
Now,
impressive.
who could do that?
Yeah, that's impressive.
So I think it's actually, I'm going to just tell people that's how I did it. I
Well,
wanted
you just told everybody you made a mistake. How are you gonna?
Well,
change it now?
other people that haven't seen this, I'm just going to
Okay.
say I wanted a whimsical welding table. And so
There you go.
I just made the legs,
Perfect.
I just made the braces all wonky and everything.
Wonky.
Well, we finally got done with the garage and we are moved in. And so I thought I'd give you a tour. We'll start out in the garage. We, of course, loaded it up with a whole bunch of stuff. The mezzanine on that side is basically full. Up above the bathroom's full. This side is still pretty much empty, but we have all the stuff from our salvage operations that we need to put up there. So it's going to be a lot of stuff. Well, this is kind of split. We kind of split this into two areas. There's the shop area on this side, and then our living space on this side. This is my editing station where I make you guys videos, and I have this awesome view here out to the mountains while I'm making videos. This is what I would call our guest bedroom. We've got some mosquito netting up because there are a few mosquitoes around. And then we have a washer and dryer, which we brought from the US. We have the dishwasher from our salvage operation. I'm going to make a cabinet and a countertop for here. And then we're also going to build a little peninsula here and put a countertop on that.
I love the dishwasher. I'm so excited. So when I open it though, I have to put this down because it falls forward and I don't want to ruin this beautiful front on it.
Yeah, dishwashers need to be like bolted in because they're
Yeah.
really heavy in the front, especially with this big wood door on it.
Yeah.
But improvise, see?
Yeah.
Put a little pad down, you can open the door on the pad and then it doesn't fall over forward.
I'll do anything to use the dishwasher.
It works great. We've been using it, so it's already hooked up and working. We got a full-size microwave because sometimes the microwave in our garage, in our trailer, is a little small. And we have a little beverage refrigerator out here, which we brought from our old house. We have my utility sink here with this awesome faucet that I found where it's like stays wherever you put it. And it's only one handle, so you can do it with one hand. You can fill up buckets, do whatever you need to do. That's working. And then the bathroom. So the bathroom is pretty much all finished. Let me turn on the lights in here. And we have a poured-in-place countertop, a cabinet that you saw, a concrete cabinet, the sink. We got some art up here, and then the shower, toilet. We put a few accessories in. We've been using the shower. It is fantastic to have a nice big shower. This is the shop area of the garage. All right, well, I have been working on these bars. So I had to cut all the tubing, a bunch of square pieces, different lengths, they're all labeled, a bunch of 45 pieces, and they're all labeled. I mocked one of the window bars up here on the floor. I got the first set of bars all welded and ground down for the windows, so it's ready for cleaning and then primer and paint. And I'll show you what this looks like. I gotta be careful because it's still hot from grinding and welding it. All right, so these are gonna go on these windows right here. And they're gonna mount just about like that. I only used 3 sticks of this 1-inch bar stock. I'm gonna have about $11 of material in the big ones, and probably only like $7 or $8 of material into the small ones. I'm up here finishing up my window bars. Almost got them all welded and paint and ground. Only a little tiny bit more to go. And I heard the concrete truck down here. That means they're gonna pour the pool. What is this? Concreto. Got rebar, double layered. The bottom of this pool is gonna be 8 inches thick. Baited up 3/4 of the block, and they're going to pour a bond beam all the way around, and that is also going to fill all the blocks down here. And they got rebar in all the blocks. They got rebar in the bond beam here, and let's see if I can get over here. Whoa! That could have been really bad if a rebar stuck in the wrong place. So they bent this plywood all around into a circle. Check this out. And the pool is going to be 5 feet deep, so it's going to be up to about like here. So excited about the pool. We got our poles up for a sunshade, which is really exciting. They put those in the ground while we were in La Paz. And so we got our sunshades. They're all down here. this is the garage and the trailer here, and then this is the layout of the sunshades, and I had to do this so we could place the poles all in the correct location. We as I said, got these poles in. So there's 1, 2, and then 3 poles. These are 20-foot poles. They're about 4 foot in the ground, so we got about 16 feet above the ground.
Today we're putting up the sunshades. We're so excited because, oh my gosh, it's getting hot. As you can see, I'm sitting in the shade. But he has totally roped himself off to everything and the ladder to the pole. So he's being totally safe.
Well, it was really challenging yesterday. This is day 2 of working on these sunshades, and I tell you, it was challenging yesterday to get this up because the wind picked up in the afternoon, and this thing is like 30 feet by 20 by 20 triangle, and that thing acts like a huge sail on a sailboat, and trying to get that thing up and tensioned in the wind was a lot of work. But I got up this morning early. Sun's just coming up. You see kind of a pretty sunrise behind me there. And I'm gonna try to get the rest of these shades all up and tensioned before the wind picks up. It's supposed to pick up around midday today. So I need to get to work so I can get these shades up.
Yesterday we tried to put it up, but the wind was blowing and it was way too difficult. So we got up early this morning so we could try to get it done.
And total safety. Look at this.
Douglas!
You should always stand on the top of the ladder.
It says don't stand on that.
I know. All right, they're all up, they're all tightened. It went pretty much as planned. Unfortunately, I knew this was a problem, but these shades all have a bow to them because you can't get them tight otherwise. But then the bows, even when you put the corners together, you get these gaps in between the shades. And even when the corners are together, you'll still get these gaps. So either you have to overlay them, several of them, or just deal with the gaps. I think we're gonna see how it works with the gaps. This is really just to try to keep the majority of the sun off the top of the trailer during the hottest part of the summer so that the air conditioning doesn't have as hard a time trying to keep up. One more project in the books. Now we got to do another one. Thanks everybody for watching again. Hit the like button if you like this episode. Why wouldn't you? Look how awesome this is. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And never forget to live before you die.